Hi, everybody. Okay, so today I've got Dushern Bhemnarayan from A2V Solutions, and he's an IT consulting and infrastructure for the past 22 years, and he's my go-to person when it comes to assisting me in my business. And I wanted to chat to him today about, this idea of people feeling unsafe and frustrated in the workplace. And what's come up in the news quite often is, cybersecurity, lots of issues around that. And recently, I've been called on to do some work around employee experience. And so, Dushern, I know you are seeing employees and their frustrations. But when I did this customer service experience and looked at the customer journey, also looked at their employee journey within the business, we found that people were actually, feeling unsafe. So customers were feeling unsafe, employees were feeling unsafe, and it all related to the kind of operations that they had, their systems that they used. Is this something that you also see when you go out to visit clients or you consult with clients? And, what are the main contributing factors to that?
So, yeah, good morning, Melissa. Thank you for having me, having this chat with me. And yeah, good question. So, to be honest with you, around customers and the employee uncertainty, I think there's lots of uncertainty when it comes to IT. And I think the frustration comes in when something on the computer that should be working or on your network that should be working and it's not working. When I say not working, it's not working like the way it should because of either the person is not doing it right, they weren't trained properly, and they just need a bit of training, or the frustration comes in when there's something not working that's preventing them from doing their day-to-day activities, such as running the business or making those sales that they need. And that's where we come in to help them to identify these problems and help them obviously solve it. If it's a training issue, then obviously we'll pass it on, or we'll engage with the head of the department or the owner to say, right, these people require training. Or if it is a proper IT solution, we would identify the problem and solve it. And then obviously we would make sure that the other employees are not experiencing the same. So we would go in and just do an overall check on all the IT infrastructure or the computers that they're working on and help them. So just to give you an example, so we're doing work at one of our clients, and this lady was frustrated because she's a sales agent and she's been trying to send emails and her emails kept blocking. Now, if she doesn't get those emails through to her clients, she's not going to make those sales. And only to find out that she had malware attached to her Outlook. And what would happen was the server would block the email because it sees a virus. And we were able to go in and yeah, we've taken her frustrations away. So she's very happy now that she can send emails and she can make those sales and make the money that she's looking at. So yeah, we go in and help individuals like that or businesses like that. Yeah.
So the thing that we shouldn't do is throw the laptop away or bang it really hard, because that's kind of like the go-to for employees, and especially when it comes to tech, people want to throw something, and
Yeah,
and
yeah,
that's
definitely.
and that's really interesting because lots of things make us angry and frustrated when it comes to something that's not going the way we need it to be going. And another, issue that I've experienced recently is, people feeling like they're unsafe. They don't know what to do when it comes to helping themselves, online. Cybersecurity is a real issue right now. And, besides all the things that I teach when it comes to staying stress-free, I'm sure there's things that you can share with us that will help people, just spot those things that actually don't feel right. And most importantly, I find that if you use your intuition, if you actually, just, when something, triggers for you, something doesn't feel right, I don't know what the next step is, and that's where you're going to come in. So when I feel like, hey, something's not right, or this email isn't so kosher, what should be the next step? Can you tell me a little bit more
Okay,
about
so basically just some guidance around this, right? So phishing is one of the top security breaches that come through. And with people being vulnerable, they click the link. So I think firstly, what you need to do is when you get an email that you're not sure of, just hover over the email address. So what it does is on the front end of the email address, it gives you a legit email address. But if you hover over that email address, it gives you the true email address that the mail is being sent through. And what these phishing emails normally do is they try to pretend to be the banks or company that people know. It's a household name. So they try to lure you into clicking on a specific link that basically executes malware onto your computer. And they basically get your sensitive information. So firstly, hover over that link. If you see it is not a legit email address, it's not the email address that's being displayed, there's two things you can do. Is firstly, you can call me and we can help you block these emails. And secondly, don't click on the link. Whatever you do, don't click on that link, because that's just basically causing trouble for you and for your business. So and with those malwares, it spreads like wildfire. So as long as you're on that network, it spreads. And then there's different types of malwares. Some of them, the crypto malware, it encrypts your data, and then they want you to pay. So basically, that's ransomware. They want you to pay for them to release the data. So please, and that just causes downtime to business. And obviously, as an owner of the business, you can't afford that. So I think being cautious is the way to go. And if you need guidance, please reach out to us and we'll be able to help you.
Okay. And then what happens when you see your emails on your phone? So when I normally have my laptop connected to both my phone and my my emails connected to both my laptop and my phone. What is there anything that I can do when I'm looking at emails on my phone?
So basically the same. Make sure that the email you receive is legit. You would be able to find these loopholes in there. Email address spelled incorrectly. So sometimes you can pick it up on both your laptop and your phone. So just hover over it. If you move that, if you like click on the email address, it will give you the true email address. So both on your phone and your laptop, it's the same process.
Okay. And I know there's lots of other things that people can do, and we'll definitely have another chat about all the other different types of cybersecurity protocols that people can follow. But I want you to tell me about your happiest employee experience when it comes to the services that you deliver.
So I think my motive is service with a smile. So once I provide that service, I want to see people being happy and smiling, because I know I've made a difference in their lives. And I've taken away that frustration that they've been feeling for the past few days or hours or however long before they could call me. So yeah, I think that's my motive. Yeah.
Okay.
Service with this.
How many people have you helped by just switching off the laptop and switching it off and on?
Plenty. Basically, the reason why we do that is people think we just IT people are crazy when they say switch off your laptop and switch it on again. But what happens is there's cached information that's stored on the laptop that prevents it from or makes it slow. So once you switch off that laptop, it releases all of those cached information and your laptop starts working again. So yeah. The first thing to do before you call an IT person, just give your computer a quick restart and you should be fine.
Well, that's what I tell people to do themselves. If you are really feeling stressed out or having a bad day, have a little power nap or, do a yoga nidra. That little system shutdown seems to work both on people and on laptops. Thank you so much, Dushern. It really was a lovely chat. And
Thank you, Melissa.
yeah, I look forward to our future chats.
Definitely, definitely.